Welcome back to Talk of the Town. You know, they say that when it comes to finances, most people don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. And here to talk more about that is Sue Peck from Evolution Financial. How are you, Sue?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, very good. I've enjoyed seeing you on Girl Talk and a little bit on Talk of the Town as well. But the first time I've gotten a chance to talk with you on screen here.
Oh, this is great.
Let's talk a little bit about the importance of financial planning. First of all, what services do you provide for clients at Evolution Financial?
So I do comprehensive financial planning. I also do investment management. And then for those people who are just getting started, who just kind of want to get on the right path, I do have a financial coaching program that I do.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everything that I do is centered around financial planning.
Very good, very good. And what exactly is a financial plan? I mean, we were talking about this a little bit before your interview started, about how some people don't even really understand what a true comprehensive financial plan is. So can you explain that a little bit more?
Right, there are some key parts to the plan. So you need to do risk management, which is taking a look at your insurance and taking a look at your emergency fund. And then you want to look at your investments. Do you have investments? Are they well diversified? You want to take a look at taxes. Are your investments tax efficient, as well as what are you doing with your income to help kind of decrease your tax liability? And then we actually take a look at retirement, which is what people usually think a financial plan is just retirement, but it's only a portion of it. So we take a look at your retirement and your goals there, and then we take a look at estate planning. Do you have a will? Who are your beneficiaries? Are they up to date? Do you have power of attorney for health care? Things like that. And then any other goals that you want to throw in there. You know, what happens if I pay off my mortgage tomorrow? You know, what happens to my retirement plan then? So we talk about your individual goals as far as they fit into everything as well.
To try to get a good, as you said, comprehensive financial picture or picture of their finances.
Exactly.
So, you know, it always seems like when I walk into, you know, a mid-sized office building around here that there are about as many financial planners as there are offices in a building sometimes. So there's a lot of different options out there. What sets Evolution Financial apart? What do you guys do differently?
So I am not a large mid-sized office. I am just me. And what you get from that is you get very personalized service. You know, you go someplace else and they might have a template. This is what a financial plan looks like, and this is what you give your clients. And I have, you know, the general structure, but what I give my clients is very personalized to them. And with that, I work with them to put together the team, right? You need an accountant, you need an insurance agent, you know, you need an attorney. So let's get your whole financial team together and we can all work together to move you forward.
Getting a team together, that's a great thing. And I'm guessing that you are really able, because you're independent and because you're just you essentially, you're able to really offer people what's gonna best fit them versus somebody who's kind of proprietary, in other words.
Exactly, I have the whole gamut of things that I can look at.
Yep, absolutely. So you take your client through the financial planning process. The plan is finished. They've got a plan in place. What then? What's the next step?
So it's never a one and done process. You know, people think I'm going to go in for a financial plan. Great, I've got a plan. This is my plan for the rest of my life. I'm going to go forward. And it doesn't work that way. Things change. Your goals change. Investments change. Tax laws change, estate laws change. So many things change. And so it's good to get the plan and then continue working together to make sure that you are continue to be focused on those goals. And then every couple of years, we can redo your plan to make sure it still fits for you. Or if you have a big life change, we can redo it then.
So we just got about a minute left here, but I want to make sure I get to these last couple questions. Who would you say would benefit from a financial plan? I mean, there's young folks who say maybe retirement's 60 years down the road, I don't need to worry about it. And then there's people who are in their 60s saying, well, it's too late for me to start a financial plan. Can anybody benefit from having a financial plan? Yes,
almost anybody can benefit from having a financial plan. A lot of people who could benefit are people who come into sudden money. So there are people who, you know, get an inheritance or maybe win the lottery, but most likely get an inheritance. Or if you have a job change, you know, what do you do with your old 401k? What do you do with the new 401k? What kind of benefits should you sign up for with the new job? You know, if you want to buy a house, if that's a big goal for you, you know, let's put together a financial plan. So there's all of those, plus there's the retirement. You know, how do you get there and how do you move through it and what happens with all of that?
If someone wants to have you manage their investments, why do they have to have a financial plan in place first?
Can you imagine giving all of your money to somebody and saying, hey, you manage this, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with that? You know, you really want them to know what your goals are in order to best work together.
Good stuff. Sue Peck from Evolution Financial, thank you so much for being here with us today. Don't go away. There is more Talk of the Town coming up after the break.